How do you prove negligence in a slip and fall case? If you've been injured in a slip and fall, if you've been injured and one on a premise of a business, whether that's a big box retailer, at a restaurant, or even at a strip mall, those are what I call premise liability cases. What those are involve some type of injury where you have to prove that the owner, the manager, or the employees had a duty to you to be in that location, that they breached that duty, and that your injury was a result of that breach, so it was caused by that breach, and ultimately that you were harmed or injured. The first thing you have to prove is that they had a duty to you, and the duty really involves making sure the store is clean, making sure the store is safe, making sure there's not a puddle of water or a mat when you walk into the store that's all crumpled up with a bunch of people stepped over it. A business owner has a duty to look out for hazards, and if they don't look out for those hazards, that can prove that they were negligent in their behalf. A breach of that duty is, say, an employee at a restaurant walking past a water spill, not cleaning it up. Someone at a big box retailer recognizing a water spill, putting a wet floor sign down on the ground, then leaving and not coming back for 20 or 30 minutes. These can all be a breach of that duty to you because they recognize the condition, they failed to fix the condition in what's called a reasonable manner. Causation is the next step, which kind of proves that you were injured and that injury was actually caused by that neglect, right? By the damage that was there. So if they didn't pick up water and you slipped in that water and your injury was a result of the slip and fall, that is causation right there. And ultimately comes down to the fact is whether you were actually hurt, whether you were damaged, or whether you were harmed in some way. If all these elements are met, you may actually be able to file a claim, may be successful against a premise liability company. Now remember, the burden of proof is on you. So if you do fall in the situation or you are injured in the store, it is critical that you go ahead and document the scene as best as possible. Obviously, you want to look out for medical attention right away. You want to make an accident report if you can, if your health permits. You want to contact an ambulance if that's needed for you. If you have your wherewithal about you and you did fall on something, take a picture, snap a photo. That can be the difference between a win and a loss, between proving liability or proving negligence against that company, which could ultimately result in you winning or losing your case. If you've been injured while on the premise of another property owner, give me a call. I'm happy to talk about it with you. We don't get paid unless you get paid. So my goal is to help you and to let you know if you have a claim. I'm Scott Leaser with the Leaser Law Firm. We're here to help.